Welcome to Richmond Tutorials with your host, Ravi Bhatia. Today we're going to look at the teleprompter. The teleprompter is a very important piece of equipment that the anchors and talent heavily rely on. First, let's take a look at how you open the program. On the desktop, there's a program called Easy News Prompter. If you double click on it, it will open up. In the upper left-hand corner, there is a Load Show button. Click on that and it will open all the shows that you've created in Easy News. For this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and open up the J445 Thursday practice. We're just going to scroll down and hit OK, and it will load the whole show into the prompter. Now we're going to take a look at the menu. We have Load Show, and next to that is Unload Show, which will clear what is an Easy News prompter. Next to that is PTOP. PTOP is to prompt top a show. If you click that, it will prompt from the first script in your show. Next is PCUR, which is Prompt Current. So if you click on any script on the left-hand side in the gray box, and then click Prompt Current, it will start your show at that particular script, and of course next to that is the question mark, which is your help menu. Now we're going to click Prompt Top so that we can prompt the top of our show. Now to get the prompter rolling, we just need to hit any number on the keypad. In this case, I'm going to hit the number 5. The higher the number, the faster the teleprompter runs. This is what speeds 6, 7, 8, and 9 look like. And the lower the number, the slower the prompter runs. This is an example of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now to make the prompter stop, hit the number 0. There is another method for prompting, and that is the mouse. Instead of using the keypad, you can use the mouse scroll wheel. To get the prompter rolling, click on the left button on the mouse. If you want to speed up the teleprompter, just move the scroll wheel up. And to slow the prompter down, you need to move the scroll wheel down. Now to stop the prompter with the mouse, all you have to do is left click on the mouse. The goal of prompting is to keep the little white arrow on the words that the anchor is reading. To quit out of the prompter, simply hit Q. Before we get into examples, we're going to go over what happens when the anchor cannot read the script because the font is too small. To change the font size, we're going to go to Utilities, Prompter, Change Prompter Font. And over here you can change the size of the prompter text. As you can see, the font is set to a default of 66. I recommend keeping it at 66 and only increasing it if the anchor really finds it necessary. Now let's move on to examples of good and bad prompting. This is an example of bad prompting.
Tonight on UI7 News, Central Illinois is getting ready to commemorate 9/11. Find out where in town you can go to honor that day. Later, drivers.
The anchor is clearly reading faster than the prompter. This is another example of bad prompting.
Tonight on UI7 News, Central, find out later, drivers. Learn how. Also, there's football this weekend, Illinois. Found out the forecast. UI7 News.
The prompter is going way too fast for the anchor to keep up. This is an example of good prompting.
Tonight on UI7 News, Central Illinois is getting ready to commemorate 9/11. Find out where in town you can go to honor that day. Later, drivers.
The prompter is keeping up with a little white arrow, and the anchor is reading at a pace that they find comfortable. Remember, the anchor should lead the prompter, not the other way around. In this tutorial, we looked at Easy News Prompter, how to load a show, how to prompt a show, how to change the prompter font size, and what a good prompter looks like. That right there is a brief overview of the teleprompter found here at Richmond Studios.